guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany. If you're new here, I post videos, lifestyle videos, beauty videos, you know, all the jazz, lifestyle videos. And yeah, I've been a little bit absent, but I'm planning and I'm pushing through this, trying to figure out what I want to do. But I'm here doing a little chit chat. Get ready with me today. So if you're interested in watching that, then keep on watching. Okay, so I already did my moisturizer off camera and also these horrendous brows. I actually ran out of my favorite brow pencil, which is the Wet n Wild one. I do believe it's Wet n Wild. Well, let me get it together. Yeah, Wet n Wild. So I usually use the Wet n Wild on my brows, but I'm using the BB one that came in a little kit that my mom got me for Christmas forever ago. And it's really waxy. It pulls your eyebrow hairs and not very easy to work with, but until I order a new pencil, it's gonna do. So after moisturizer, sorry, I'm in my little basket, I use the Pharmacy's VFX Pro Camera Ready Strobe Primer. I love this primer. It's amazing for dry skin and very illuminating. If you don't know, I am affiliated influencer with the company Pharmacy. There are different pharmacy companies. This one is Farm, F-A-R-M-A-S-I. I know there's one that's like C-Y. I have some of their skincare stuff, but that is not this brand. And I've been with them for a while now. It's sort of like a Monet or Scentsy or one of those things, just not one of those things. Because you don't have quotas and stuff like that to meet. It's very be your own boss, but like you actually are your own boss. Like I said, you don't have any quotas to meet. The products are really nice and affordable. It's a company out of they're out of Turkey, but now they're here in the US and they are killing it in sales. I'm really not trying to make this a video about Pharmacy. That's a whole different video. But just know they have amazing organic clean products. Everything is made by Pharmacy, the compacts, the products, everything. So that's why it is super affordable, but they're very high-end like products. Let me take this down the neck a little bit. But this primer is amazing. It's so hydrating, illuminating. I have very dry skin, especially fall, winter time. Pretty much all year round, but more fall, winter time. So this is really nice. And as you can see, I'm already glowing from it. But that's that. I do my moisturizer, my primer, and then a lot of these products are going to be Pharmacy, I'm not going to lie, because I love them. Not because I sell them. It's truly because I love the products. I'm going to go in with my VFX Pro Camera Ready Foundation. I'm not sure what shade this is, but this kind of reminds me a lot of like the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I did not want to do my foundation first, but here we are. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna do foundation first. I usually like to do any eye makeup that I have, especially if I'm doing like glitters or anything like that. I try to do all that first so that way I can wipe it with a makeup wipe, but we'll work with it. We'll figure it out. This is just a random Sally Beauty's brush, by the way. I'm not very, if I'm leaning over, I'm sorry, my little stand is over here with my makeup. But I'm not very, I mean, I'm picky on brushes, but I can't seem to find one that I want to spend a whole bunch of money on, just because you just don't know if it works. Because a lot of people recommended the M439 from Morphe, and I've purchased it twice, and I absolutely hate it with how caked the makeup gets on it. And yes, I know you're supposed to wash your brushes religiously, but I used to. With the first brush that I got from Morphe, I did wash it religiously, and it, like, the product would still not come out. So I don't know. I purchased it twice. It didn't work. Now I'm just taking the Believe Beauty. This is at your literal Dollar General. I'm just taking this really quickly. I actually don't like this. It's very streaky, not very good coverage at all, but it's to be expected. But I'm just taking this because I forgot to put concealer on underneath my foundation, which is something I like to do. I like to do concealer, foundation, and then concealer again just for like highlighting purposes the first time I put it on to cover any bags or discoloration under my eyes, because I do suffer from that. But I forgot to do that, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna go back in with a little pump of my foundation. This is a very full coverage foundation, I will say. Like I said, the Too Faced Born This Way was my absolute favorite foundation forever until I became an influencer with pharmacy, and then I found this one, and it was like a dupe, a really nice dupe, which I never thought would be possible, because that was like my holy grail foundation. So yeah, I want to get better with YouTube. I guess I just got a little bit, I don't want to say like scared off. What is the word I'm looking for? Brittany, get it together. Taking the Pharmacy Full Coverage Liquid Concealer. A little goes a long way with this. I really like this because even though it's a small tube, you get so much out of it. I feel like it's like never ending. It's like a clown car, if that makes sense. But yeah, I want to get better with YouTube. I want to start posting more. I just got a little discouraged for a little while. I mean, I was going through it. We all go through it. But, you know, it's so hard to, like, not compare yourself to other people. And I've been really working on, like, confidence this year and having self-confidence. Because, and yes, I am using the same brush. Please don't come at me. Sometimes I use a beauty blender, but I feel with this liquid concealer, it looks better almost with a brush. But I'm trying to get better with some self-confidence, and I feel like I have, because I've been posting a lot more on my Instagram stories and things like that. Don't mind the blue chair. Ugh. I've been posting a lot more on my Instagram stories and just trying to really put myself out there and not worry so much about what people think or compare myself, even when it comes to like being body positive and things like that. I've been really trying really hard not to compare myself and to just be happy with who I am. And I don't know. I guess with YouTube, I got a little discouraged because I know that people have like this amazing equipment and editing software, and like their videos look immaculate, and then some of them don't even have like a very big range of followers, and I'm just like, I'm not even there yet. I don't even have the equipment or the following, you know what I mean? Like, so is this just gonna be all for nothing? Am I wasting my time? Am I getting my hopes up about something? Like, I really overthink things, you know? But then I came to the conclusion, like, YouTube is something I've always wanted to do. Whether I get a following or not, or anything like that, or become like YouTube famous or whatever, whether I do that or not, I like making the videos for the people that do want to watch it, or even just for like a hobby for fun, because it's something I've always wanted to do, and I told myself that I would, because, you know, I don't know, I'm trying to be more confident. I'm trying to put myself out there. I'm trying to do things that I've never would have, but I've always wanted to. So that's why I do what I do. I am filming on an iPhone. I do edit my videos on my iPhone and post them. So it's like, I know that everybody starts somewhere, but it just seems like sometimes in like the YouTube community, industry, whatever you would want to call it, influencer community, you have to have like the top editing software and a really expensive camera. You have to put a lot of money for this, and I've seen people do that and not really have a big subscribe or not a lot of subscribers. So for a while just like discouraged me, like, okay, I see that these people are working their butts off and they have all that and they're putting time and money into it and they're not getting really anything out of it, that it's like, am I going to working on my iPhone? But all that aside, I'm gonna go in with my translucent powder. This is Everyday Vacay from Ciate or Ciate, I don't really know. This came in a BoxyCharm. But all that aside, I decided, you know, I want to be more confident. I want to put myself out there more. I want to be able to do something I love and not worry about if there's going to be an outcome to it. Because at the end of the day, it's fun. It's a hobby. So that's where I stand with it. But I'm trying to put out more stuff. That was like another roadblock that I felt like I wasn't living an interesting life to be like vlogging and stuff. And that's kind of where I wanted to go with this channel, was like beauty/lifestyle, you know, and those are the videos that I am interested in. But I'm like, how do people vlog? How do they do this? Like, it's so awkward, and you, like, if you don't live a very interesting life, what do you vlog about? So that's where I stand. I'm trying. I'm gonna get there. I'm brainstorming ideas. But I'm a very ambitious person. For anybody that doesn't know me, I guess. I'm a lazy, ambitious person. Okay, I'm trying to bake the face, and I normally don't go this hard with the bake, but whatever. But I'm a very lazy, ambitious person, if that makes sense. Like, I wouldn't say like lazy, I'm just so afraid to take that leap. I just got powder everywhere. I'm afraid to like take that leap and go that far with it, because I'm so big into makeup, obviously, skincare. So I've had dreams of being a freelance makeup artist or working in a luxurious skincare place, that sort of thing. I've had dreams of literally everything. Opening my own boutique. I've liked criminal justice. True crime is literally my favorite thing on this planet. It's definitely a hobby of mine to sit and watch true crime. Let me adjust my camera just a second. Just because I feel like it's funky. Sorry, we're moving around. So my mind has, or my ambitions, my goals have literally just been everywhere, because I'm so passionate about a lot of things that I just don't know what direction I want to go in. This is the Pharmacy's Perfecting Powder. I really like this as well. It may be a little dark for me right now. I need to go tanning before I go on vacation. I can't speak today. So yeah, my heart pulls me in so many different directions, and I think at times I get too overwhelmed with it, I guess, to where then I just don't chase any of those dreams, which was kind of part of the reason why I haven't made a YouTube video in a while, because it's like, who do you want to be, Brittany? What do you want to do? I'm in school right now for medical assisting, which I quickly found out that's not really something I want to do. I probably will get a job in the field, but I don't think it's something that I want to do for the rest of my life. Please don't mind my crusty nail polish, by the way, either. It's just not something I'm very passionate about, but I felt like I needed something under my belt to fall back on, or at least to do in the meantime until I figured out what I'm passionate about, and that's many things. I was that girl that switched up everything that she wanted to do. Like in high school, I wanted to be a teacher. I love children. So I got a certificate in early childhood. And then what else did I do? I wanted to be a social worker after high school, and then I didn't end up going through with that. I thought about becoming a police officer so that I could hopefully, in hopes of one day becoming a detective, because that's literally what I'm most passionate about. And then I've been big into makeup and skincare, so I've been pulled in many different directions. I'm really like, I see people that have their own little Etsy workshops and like, or their own boutiques, which is something I'm very interested in. It's like, okay, maybe I want to make pullovers with, you know, designs or cups or something cute like that, or make earrings. Like, I'm really always all over the place. So that's why I overthink and I just curl up in a ball and hide away forever. But that's the tea on me. That is why I've decided I need to be myself, be confident, pursue my goals and dreams, and really just push forward. And if there's nothing at the end of the tunnel, then there's nothing at the end of the tunnel for it, and then I know it wasn't right for me. Okay, I'm gonna take the pharmacy. Again, I told you there was gonna be a lot of pharmacy products. The 3-in-1 palette. This is like my favorite. This is my baby. I've struggled with contour and like bronzer shades on my skin tone, especially since my skin tone gets changes throughout the year. So it's really hard to find a one shade that doesn't look muddy on my face. But this palette is so smooth. These are very like, I don't want to say like creamy, but they're very nice in the way that they feel and blend and everything else. So I'm taking a Lisa Frank, it's a Lisa Frank, what do you call it? Slanted brush, the contour brush. This came in a BoxyCharm. I also forgot to mention this powder brush is a Believe brush. I actually really like it. It's from the dollar store as well, from that same brand that I had that concealer from. But I'm gonna go in with this contour bronzer shade, and I'm trying a new trick, which I know I shouldn't be trying a new trick on a video, but it's fine. We're gonna go for it. I actually seen Jamie Genevieve, I think is her name, on YouTube, do these tricks, and I'm curious to see how they work. So instead of doing the 3 on your face, you're gonna just take everything like up here on your cheekbone. So it really gives you like a lift. If you don't watch her, go subscribe to her. She's awesome. I've watched a few of her videos. I binged them last night and I really like her. So this is all credits to her. My cats get hairs in my brushes. It's disgusting. But yeah, actually I'm going to use this mirror as well to kind of help me out here. So she basically said like focus it, which I think it's looking very questionable right now for me, which could just be my face shape as well. But she said to focus it really around here in this temple, like where your eyeshadow will meet. Just focus it really high, and like that'll lift your face rather than doing it down here, which I did do it a little bit. So I guess I failed the trick already. But yeah, she said focus it really high. Still do the forehead. I have to contour my forehead. I just think it makes a world of a difference. Contour is your best friend. It's my best friend. So I'm focusing that up high. You're basically gonna marry your eyeshadow and your contour, which it looked really nice on her. I do a little bit under my lip just to contour the lips a little bit. I don't know that it actually does anything great, but the one thing I hate is how different makeup shows up. I have a ring light and I feel like it makes my makeup look way different than it does in person, but we'll ignore that because it looks really dark and weird and funky, but in person, in the mirror, it doesn't. Okay, so then I like to just take this and the same contour, and I contour my nose. I just like pinch the brush a little and go down the sides of the nose. I have a pretty small, I blow on it just so it's not like too harsh, but I have a pretty small nose as it is, but this just makes it really snatched. Then I do like a little bit on the ball, just a little bit, and underneath, and then I try to just wipe this off on my hand and I blend that a little bit so it's not super harsh. Then I'm going to take a little bit right under the jawline. Not on the jawline, but like under. Okay, I kind of like this trick. But this palette, like I said, it really blends out, and I think it is really nice on all skin tones. So that's what I really like about it. I'm gonna take two blushes, actually. I have this Laura Geller blush in, excuse me, Baked Impressions blush. So it's a really dark, purpley, mauve-y color. And then I'm gonna take the blush out of the 3-in-1 palette from Pharmacy as well. So if I can find my blush brush, right here it is. And then her trick was, not only are you gonna do the contour up here, you're also gonna do your blush kind of like right in the same spot over top of it, rather than just on your cheek. So I'm actually gonna take a little bit of the Laura Geller one first, because I might just like this one all by itself. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna take the mirror here just so I can see. So you pretty much, that just blends right into my contour. It doesn't really do a whole lot of a difference, just because that contour I feel like is a much deeper color, so it's just gonna kind of not allow that blush to come through. So I'm just gonna add this. And I'm crazy with the blush. Blush is like my favorite makeup product. So I go a little crazy with it. I like it on my nose, on my chin. This blush is so pretty though, for like all skin types as well. You're just gonna take that right over top that bronzer. It does lift a little bit. I'll tell you one thing that I am bad at, and that is I'm just gonna take a little swivel right here, just because this blush is it's so subtle. Like, I wouldn't say that I really care for this blush because it's very subtle. One thing I'm bad at, horrible at, I need to learn to do better is my eyeshadow and my eyeliner. I'm not great at that. So what's my next step? Eyeshadow. What do we want to do? Okay, so actually I'm going to go in with a highlighter. This is a very nice champagne colored highlighter, and I just take that, I'm going to take that right there above everything else, kind of just layering the products. And this highlighter is not showing up on camera as well as it does in person, but it's a very blingy highlighter. I like to do the apples of my cheeks though a little bit, to be honest, just because that is such a, what do you want to call it, like a staple part of my face. It stands out. It's a very significant feature of mine is my cheeks, so I like to just put a little bit on my cheekbones. That's probably a part of my routine that I won't change ever, even when I do find new tips and tricks. And then I just take that on the bridge of my nose and the point of my nose, like so. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeshadow, and I'm not really gonna do like a whole tutorial on this or like really get into steps because I don't know what I'm doing. So I don't want to lead anybody in the wrong direction, okay? I'm learning. But I want to bring a little bit life back to my face because I just feel like I really like that though. Okay, I'm sorry that I'm leaning and this chair is making all kinds of noises. I'm going to go in with the BH Cosmetics Carly Bible palette. This is a 10 color eyeshadow and 4 color highlighter palette. This palette is old, pretty old. I've had it for years, but I really like that it's got highlights and I like the shades. It's very fall in my opinion, and I'm very down with like a darker browns, grays, very neutral colored eyeshadow. I don't get too crazy with the color. Every now and then I'll try to attempt it. However, it doesn't go very well because I'm still learning. So one brush that I really like for blending is the Wet n Wild brush. It doesn't have a name on it, but it looks like that. And then I just take these brushes that I got from my mother for Christmas. It's an Eco Beauty brush. These I use, oh, and a really old brush that I have. Why can I not find you? I lost one of my brushes, I feel like. Where'd you go? Oh, here it is. This is funny. This brush is really old. This is an Anastasia Beverly Hills brush that I think, I got it forever ago. It's a double-ended brush, but I mean, these are very similar. This one's just bigger. But I use both of these. I use all 3 of these every time I do my eyeshadow. One thing I'm trying to educate myself on though is what each brush is used for, because I know that is a very important step of doing your eyeshadow is the brushes and the different types of brushes and what they're used for. And I'm learning. Okay, I'm learning. I've been watching YouTube. I'll just show you guys as I'm talking what I'm kind of doing, I guess. But I've been watching YouTube videos for a good long while. I mean, Jaclyn Hill. Who else did I watch? Carly Bible. Okay, that shade is a lot more like transparent than I thought it was gonna be on me. But that's okay. Laura Lee, Manny MUA, you know, all the people. Bethany Moda. I mean, I've been watching YouTube forever, and that's how I got started into liking makeup. I'm also going to be using this Winky Lux Kitten palette that came in a BoxyCharm forever ago as well. I know you're supposed to like get rid of products. Yeah, you were supposed to get rid of this. I was supposed to get rid of this like forever ago, but it's okay. The shades are still intact. I really like this one as well. They have some staple colors in there. I'm planning on filming a haul, by the way. I'm taking this color. A clothing haul, because I've been doing a little fall shopping. So I'm planning on filming that after this video. I wanted to wait until I got a few more pieces, but I think I have quite a few. I think I'm ready. Plus I want to put out content and everything like that. So I think I'm gonna film that after this one. But I did just I ordered shoes, and you guys will see in that video. And I'm very disappointed with them because I just have such large feet. I'm a size 9 and I've like little itty bitty tiny legs. So any type of booty, like a sock boot or just like a high booty, looks really funky on me, and I just don't know how to style them to where to look right, because I also don't have the figure for like mom jeans or like a baggier fitting jean. So, you know, I'm just kind of like stuck between a rock and a hard place. So I got these white sock boots from Boohoo that are absolutely stunning. They're adorable, but I just can't rock them. I just can't pull them off. I just don't know what to do with my situation here. But that'll be a part of the haul. I'll show you guys that. So now I'm just going back into the Carly Bible palette, and I'm taking, what color am I taking? This dark brown shade. They don't have names, which is really weird, but they don't have names. This palette is old anyways, so I don't even know if you can like purchase this palette, but I'm just taking this shade on the inner corner or outer corner of my eye and just patting that on until I'm ready to blend it. I'm gonna be honest, this palette isn't very, I mean, you can see it's not, it's very chalky, not very pigmented. I need to find my Jaclyn Hill palette, but I moved, so things are still a little bit crazy. All right, switched it up. I'm actually gonna be using the Naked 3 by Urban Decay. This is an oldie. I'm telling you, I do not purchase eyeshadow palettes very often, and that is just because I'm terrible at eyeshadow looks. I just can't get it down. It's like a science. I can't get it down. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I try to follow videos and practice all the time. I've been doing makeup for years. I mean, probably since, okay, so I'm 22 now. Probably since I was like 13, 12, I've been doing makeup, watching YouTube, maybe even before that. And since then to now, I've been practicing eyeshadow, and it's just not something I'm very good at. But I'm gonna blame something. I'm gonna blame my hooded eyes, because I feel like hooded eyes are just very hard to do eye makeup with. It's not easy. There's not a whole lot of space in your eyes. My eyes are also very rounded, so I don't have like the best canvas, if you will. I'm actually gonna take a dark purple because this does not seem to be going good for me right now. This is why I needed to do this first, because I'm going in very lightly just because I'm afraid of the fallout. And believe me, these palettes that I'm using have a ton of fallout. But yeah, so we just moved into our apartment in July. So I've been trying to decorate and focus on that. I'm super into the decorating and stuff, but then again, I also get very overwhelmed with that process, just like everything else in my life. I'm getting very overwhelmed with creativity. Also, I don't have any creativity, so that doesn't help. I'm gonna go in with because you can see it's like a mess right now, with the Wet n Wild brush to blend that out. And I feel like these shades are really hard to blend out. They're not the greatest. The Carly Bible palette, I love her. It could be because it's a little bit expired, but even when I first purchased it, I just thought it was that I was horrible at makeup and eyeshadows, which very well could be part of the problem, but there's a lot of fallout and they're not very blendable eyeshadows. None of these really are. The Naked is obviously a little bit better than the rest of the shadows or palettes that I have right now. Oh my gosh, you guys, why? This is not cute. It's not cute at all. This is like the rest of my video, like me doing eyeshadow, because it just takes so long and I just absolutely suck at it. I'm not even gonna put it nicely. I suck. Put in the comments what I'm doing wrong, because you can see my process here. Obviously, I'm really not trying like my very hardest right now, just because these eyeshadow palettes are really hard to work with, and I'm trying to not make this video like 20 hours long. Oh, my favorite YouTuber, by the way, this is off topic from what we were just talking about, but Bailey Sarian is the absolute bomb.com. I don't know how she does her makeup and tells a whole true crime story. I seriously applaud her for it, because I could never. I can hardly talk right now. Chit Chat Get Ready With Me is like almost impossible. I'm just very, and I'm like that so much in real life though, where when I'm talking, I just completely forget what I'm saying mid-sentence or get easily distracted. So, doing this, filming myself doing this whole process is a little bit difficult for me. Okay, you guys, I'm about to just call it a day on that. But I do want to add a shimmer. What shimmer do I want to add? I do have two that my mom gave me. She gives me all her scrap makeup. But these are the Ace Beauty Glimmer Shadow. Now I typically like to add a little bit of concealer, because it just helps it stick better. But I'm not gonna lie, with hooded eyes, this is damn near impossible. It like ruins the entire makeup look, which at this point is okay. I just like to close my eyes because it's gonna stick, and that's fine. And then I'm gonna take this little concealer brush, flat brush, foundation brush, whatever kind of brush, and pack that concealer on. This concealer dries so quick, you guys, though, from pharmacy. It's no joke, it dries really fast, so this probably wasn't the best concealer to use for this, because it just dries. But it's also very tacky too, so it might work out in my favor. But I just kind of pat that on where I want the glitter. And I'm gonna take this one in Iced Latte. She is a gold champagne-y color, and she's very pigmented. Okay, she's shimmering. She's, oh yeah, okay. She's a very loose glitter. Listen, this is very candid of me, because I feel like a lot of people try to be perfect and be something that they're really not. And I want my videos to be like as realistically me as possible. Okay, well, she's fine. We'll fix her. Plus, one of my biggest things is lashes save any eyeshadow look, because especially if you wear like big voluminous lashes like I do, if you're not feeling the makeup look, or if it just looks a whole mess, then it's okay, because your lashes just cover it up anyways. I'm gonna go back in with that Wet n Wild brush and take a little bit more of, what is this shade called? Nooner. I'm gonna take in some Nooner from the Naked 3 and just sweep that bad boy back and forth here to blend this little bit of glitter. Okay, yeah, she's really on there. It's not bad. It's not my favorite, but it's not bad. Now to do my under eye. First of all, I'm just gonna sweep any glitters off my face. I really hope this video isn't really long. I'm really sorry, guys, if it is. Where is my brush? Oh, there it is. The Anastasia brush. And I'm gonna take the little flat end, put some of this nooner right under my eye, and I'm making some weird faces. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I just like to do that to, you know, make it meet the top eyeshadow, add some dimension, you know. So with this whole eyeliner and such, what I've been doing is I've been taking a dark brown black eyeshadow and just doing that, because I feel like it's so much easier to work with for me. I've struggled with liquid eyeliner, winged eyeliner. Let me just add a little bit of something, because I feel like underneath it's not picking up. I'm gonna add a little bit of like a purpley color to make me look really sick. I feel like any purples or reds on my skin tone make me look like I am not okay underneath my eyes, but okay. Yeah, okay. This works. And then I'm also gonna go back in with that 3-in-1 palette. Take that highlight shade that I took on my face and take a little tiny little, actually, you know what? I like to call it my inner corner highlight brush, because I feel like that's literally all it's used for. It fits perfect, but I'm gonna go in with that shade, and I'm just gonna pop this in the inner corner. If I don't have this on my inner corner, I seriously notice, and I don't like it. So it's a staple in my makeup routine. Even if I'm wearing like the most minimal makeup, I have to have this inner corner highlight. I feel like it just brightens everything up. Okay, moving on. This video is taking forever. I'm gonna do my eyeliner off camera and my lashes off camera, and then I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I did my lashes and my eyeliner. I did a little wing with some a color from, I think it was the Winky Luxe palette that I showed you, the kitten palette. I just used a very dark brown, and then I used this eyebrow angled brush from Anastasia Beverly Hills to do that. And then these eyelashes are actually from Dollar Tree, believe it or not. It's my biggest flex that I found a hidden gem at the Dollar Tree. This one's a little wonky, so don't judge it, but they are like luxury lashes, I feel like. I've bought a few pair from Sephora that were on the higher end, more expensive side, I guess, for falsies. But I found these ones from the Dollar Tree, and they are very comparable, if not better. They're easy to work with. Let me show you. I'm gonna be all up in your face. They are the Ioni 3D Faux Mink Lashes. $1. What? Like, first of all, Kiss eyelashes range from $6, $7. Ardell can be $8, somewhere around there, for even just their simple ones. And then if you go higher end, they can be obviously $14, $15 and up. And these are very comparable. Like, okay, this one's causing me issues, so let's just judge this one. They're very voluminous, very easy to work with. Oh my goodness. for $1. So then I thought I was onto something, found a hidden gem, and I went to Dollar Tree to pick up some more, and they were sold out. So I'm not the only one that knew there was a hidden gem there. I'm gonna go in with the Pharmacy lipsticks. These are actually 2 samples. They are not this size, obviously. This comes in your starter kit when you sign up with Pharmacy, but I am using That's Caramel, and this is a matte lipstick, and I'm gonna also go in with a True Color Warm Beige. So this is more of just a regular lipstick. It looks so funny. This is like a very soft, creamy lipstick. It's got a nice scent. It doesn't taste funny if you do end up tasting it. Oh, but it's very creamy with a little bit of shine. I think it's a very, it's a staple, especially for fall. It's warm beige. I think it's very nice, but I'm also gonna go in, like I said, on top of that with That's Caramel. It's a liquid lipstick. I think this neutralizes it a lot more, makes it more of like a nudie color, so it's not so peachy. You feel very awkward. See, this brings it down a little bit. It's not so peachy. So I think these two together would be a very big fall staple, because this could be your springy, summery, I mean fall too, but it's just like I said, that warm, it is called warm beige, but it does have that peachy, shiny look, which I would prefer in like the summer, spring month. But then if you add that is caramel on top, it brings it very down and makes it more of like a neutral beige color, very nudie for fall. So I really like that. That's my favorite lip combo right now. That was it for my simple makeup chit chat get ready with me. I'm sorry this video was way longer than I anticipated. It will not be this long next time, I promise. I just went a little crazy. I'm used to the Instagram time limit where I usually do get readies with me. So yeah, next time it won't be so long, but this is just like a very good look, simple look for fall. And if you don't follow any of my socials, they'll be linked down below. Check out Pharmacy, of course. They have amazing, affordable products. And then watch out for that haul video. I will be posting soon. So subscribe, hit the bell so you can get notified for that. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.